Oh, wait. And this guy also had these. Totally forgot. This was the best part. So we're not done, but I forget where we were last. So, yeah, modern He-Man, no. modern wrestling, modern Joes, our fancy pocket door, modern Star Wars. This is going to be Toy Biz Marvel up top, I guess, in Kenner, and I guess maybe some Toy Biz Batman. This, I think, is going to become Power Rangers, and we're moving the Power Rangers from the front, and DC's going to get larger. This is kind of a Mythics. It's hard to see. Mythics and Motu, like Masters Universe, Origins, Revelations, Mythics loose. But we're probably going to change this and put more Mythics loose, Mythic Legions, and the ones that, because this is what came in on a trade, and we have more that I still got to get that Delta 17 stuff out. And then we still have to populate all these cases that are going to wrap around this wall that's coming down. And we're still not sure what, like, I think we're going to have Gem and My Little Pony and Adventure Team and Big Jim. And it's just, all this is going to get filled out. So this is Hot Toys, Back to the Future, DeLorean, part Trace. Hill Valley, nice place to live. Please drive carefully. Now this is, come on baby. Yeah, you want to hold that cardboard down? You're more aerodynamic without the full beard now.
Yeah, I know.
You move faster. It's less drag. Oh, so that's cool. So then there's the discussion on, like, if you could only have one DeLorean, what movie would it be? Right? This would be the least favorite.
I agree.
That was good.
With that steam engine in the back?
Well, they had to find a way to make it. So this is if you're going to convert it to when it was on the railroad tracks.
Uh-huh.
But they still had to do the Mr. Fusion.
They still had to do Mr. Fusion.
They should have had a horse go 88 miles an hour.
Right?
That would have been better.
All right, so you want to, I'll lift this up and you want to pull 1.21 gigawatts.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. Oh, these circles are not, well, I don't care. I'm breaking the circles.
You got to break the cycle.
So I didn't mean, so what is it? They had to get the old timey rims or tires?
Yeah, it was from the 50s because that's how he, you know,
So
1955 Doc Brown had to put those tires on because I think the other ones melted, or I forget the plot point.
That is cool. Oh, so you got to push it in?
Yep.
So here now it works like a regular head. Yeah. Even though you think it would go down flush over here.
Is it not doing that?
Yeah. See?
Oh, wait a minute. We might not be in position.
I think I'll break my windshield wipers. It's almost like these straps.
Well, maybe it's not supposed to because hoses.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Yeah, but what I'm saying in the movie, maybe it sticks
we
up.
need to read the instructions.
I don't need no instructions to know how to rock.
There's another cool collection that came in. This is not part of it. So, I mean, I love Skeleton Warriors. So the horse is great. And then we had, I think, maybe most of the guys. So I don't know, the Shrink and Baron, or what is it? Oracula. See, I don't even know all their names. You got to pay attention to these weapons. so you can remember. Grimskull, that's a great name. Dagger. Dr. Shyborn. So this is great. So these will probably just hold till the expansion. We got some mythics in. Not mythics. What is this? Exo Squad. So this one's weird. Or no, this is a tough one. I was having a hard time finding any comps on this one. I mean, any of these big guys, and I know there's some variation to them, so this one's super cool. I mean, and I believe, yeah. So this one's sealed. This one was sealed. So did you not like the third one? But in the ranking.
Oh, it's the third.
Yeah. Third is the third.
Third is the best?
Second's the best.
Yes.
Third's the worst?
I wouldn't call it horrible, but it's number 3.
2 and 1 are pretty close.
They should have went further into
It's
the
like
future.
you can't have Empire Strikes Back without Star Wars, but I slightly like Empire better.
Same thing with Terminator.
But I have to have Star Wars.
Terminator. There's only 2 Terminators.
So Back to the Future 2 is just the first time you see somebody go back to where they just were.
Into
To
the
me,
future.
or at least in my, and it was just so
Like
cool.
1 and 2.
I like Biff, future Biff. Griff, yeah. Griff.
Run for fun?
And Buford Tannen.
All right.
Hey, manure.
So then Gargoyles, Rip and Rider cycle. And then some Carded Mighty Ducks, which I guess this is like a later series, the Spy Squad series. They seem to be a little bit more valuable. I mean, maybe meaning like they're $40 maybe. They were 3 for $10 at KB. But a little bit better to get than the old school or the traditional ones. I guess this was later run. And then that one didn't come in. It's a separate, another box. This is the one that came in with all that stuff. And again, this one was sealed, so never opened. Superhuman Samurai, Cyber Squad. And then we happened to get another one that was incomplete. And then he brought this, which if anybody knows Trendmaster Voltron stuff, it's just really tough. And this was another cartoon they did, Voltron in the Third Dimension, which didn't do so well. And then these all were kind of like Transformers Transmetal, where they were chromy, flaked. So when you touch these, they'll literally, the colors will come off in your hand. So, but this has never been removed from the package. And this is Voltrex, so I think is the bad guy. There's still a Voltron. But we've only ever had this guy once loose, and literally everything had been worn off. But it's a dinosaur Voltron. I know this lights up. We got the flux capacitor. Why is there bags here? That's in.
Yeah, all these should
This
be
one's
in.
not.
Right.
But that one wasn't. Now it is.
Okay.
But I can't quite tell. That looks like it's in the dashboard. Oh, so that's his old-timey clock. So this goes on the dashboard. Was there more Star Wars? What do you got?
Black Series.
So these are just dupes, or looks like a whole, or pretty close to a run,
Well,
or consecutive?
plenty more at home if you want those. I should have just brought them all, but I brought about half.
Oh, cool.
I was planning on coming back in a couple of weeks if you want them.
Well, I know like the older Marvel, like less that or. What is this all? Jeez, this is just all Joe's?
No, I call these the good readers and the good ones. And here's the other good ones. There's some good newsstand copies in here. These are the more mint ones right here. And there's a bunch of good Spider-Man in here that are all mint. There's just different stuff in here.
I'm interested. I'm not like so interested in Nova #1, but like this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Certainly the toy books.
Take it on.
I will. But what do you want for the comics?
Well, I just want to store credit. I've already got my ballots back there.
Well, how many? Like I'm doing this blind. It's like how many you think are here, and if you say a number, I'm probably just going to agree. as long as it's.
Oh, like 10,000 or something?
Yeah, well, yeah, I will not.
Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah.
But I mean,
Quite there yet.
but and I'm not touching these. I'm just saying if this is most like this seems to be Joe to here.
Yeah. So you don't want the few graded?
Well, I can look at that, but I'm just trying to settle this first.
And you like these?
I like all. Yeah,
You saw the toys, right? The few toys I brought?
I haven't even got to the toys yet.
Yeah.
But if I could determine if you're saying, hey, I want X on the comics, like I haven't even looked at them yet. I'm almost willing to impulse this because I'm not going to look up 150 different comics or 300. I don't know how many are here.
I'll determine those.
Well,
if
I
you
can
want me
kind
to
of
do
tell
it.
you right.
Well, I'm just saying, does he have something in mind?
Right.
Because I haven't looked through it. I'm not like, I don't know what it could be. Because I could tell you, like,
I probably got about $250 worth of toys.
like that one's not, that's not going to be anything, but then that one's kind of cool. That's McFarlane. I see, I'm sorry, what were you saying?
So there's probably about $250 worth of figures in there. And I heaped up my stuff.
Oh, that you're already pulled?
Mm-hmm. If you want to trade, that's fine.
So you would trade for what you took for this?
Sure.
All right, I don't even have to look at it. I'll do that.
All right.
Just,
I'm trading 200, yeah.
well, I'm putting it in a comic box so I can
Okay.
make it easier to look at.
Okay, yeah, I don't even have to look at this, and then I'll do it. All I've done is look at the top. That's not counting these graded books that he has down here.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of what he calls reader copies, with the exception of, or his better readers, right? That's what you said, right?
Better readers.
And then
My reading copies.
these are
so
better.
nice. Yeah, those are nice.
But I don't even know what toys he grabbed. He said he grabbed $250 worth of toys, and he wants to trade that for this. So I'm agreeing, and I probably think I don't even know what's there. So I'm like, it's enough volume there that I think, how could I go wrong? But now, what do you want for this? Definitely has value. What am I doing with it?
Yeah.
I mean, is there something else you want to pick out or grab some more?
I think that, I'll show you.
So he bought this for me. What do you got, 3 of them? And he doesn't want to store the box, and I gotta store it. Is it like right on top of the dash somewhere? Is it this hole? And then you don't know what side of this cord you're supposed to be on.
The cords are probably supposed to kind of just be below it. Be my guess.
Okay, and then
There we go.
it's definitely super intricate. On, activate LED light mode, headlights, interior.
Oh my god.
So the battery, what do you?
It plugs up in here. You can't see it. You can barely reach it. This plugs.
Barely bear down. But
Yeah, it didn't do nothing.
But is there no electronics? What is plugging
just
it in
plug-
do? Is
nothing.
that just a hole to let it hold?
It's so that it exists.
It's a hole.
It is, but you
Go in
can't.
your hole.
Here,
You want me to?
yeah. Look,
Right, it's Happy Gilmore. I don't know that that's a thing.
I'll show you what it says. What the picture shows.
The cavity's too
Look,
huge.
there's the cord wrapped up, and you go, and then I don't know. It just
Right.
disappears into the panel somewhere.
Don't mix your batteries, kids, but we're mixing them.
It's working.
What worked?
I can see a light right here.
Wait, but there's stuff we haven't even plugged in. Because look,
Yeah.
look, we're supposed to plug these things in. Or
Well,
something.
that's that, isn't it? That's the back of the car,
Oh, so these plug into these?
right? But
This
but
isn't even on.
hang on. Now it's off.
That's on.
Let me put the battery cover back in place, and then we'll figure out the wire situation.
I don't know what's lighting. What is the front?
Headlights. Yeah, side, little side.
Yep.
And
Headlights.
these little monitors are on.
Yep.
Is anything else on?
Here,
Lights
let's
in the back or behind the seat.
let's let you get a shot of this on the inside here. You're gonna probably have to get
Just
straight
like
down
that
to the
one
floor.
headlight's on. One headlight.
It's pretty impressive.
Okay. So now, I don't know if you put this here and you could. Oh, so what?
Yeah, all these were lit up too.
Yeah, but not all of them, because something else is going to happen when I do this. I don't know if this, you might see it reflect off of this, though.
No, just do it.
These light up.
Oh, so the
boosters.
The booster golds.
Yeah.
What is this?
It's just hanging off.
Oh, because I bet you it plugs into that.
Oh, I
this
didn't
is
see
probably
that.
not snapped on the back.
All right.
It was weird how this stuff came and only the Gargoyles came. Just that, the Rip and Rider. And then we had, oh, wait. And this guy also had these. Totally forgot. This was the best part. Dino Turtles. Look at that. So we had Leo. What is it? Ankleo? Or Ankle? I don't even know how you pronounce that. Ankle. But then we got Tricera Mike. So you never get these. I forget which one was which. I think one was more. I think these are in the $400 or $600 range, depending on condition. And then I tried to find a clamshell to protect them. Then I had to go online and buy some $50 cases just to store them because I don't want to, you know, and the bubble's not perfect. But they're cool. But I mean, they're like $20 on a good day. But then there was a previous, yeah, down here. So this was an entirely different collection, which we don't get Carta Gargoyles that much. So then to get them all packaged was great. So, you know, Lisa, so these bigger ones are kind of cool. The deluxes, Brooklyn, Broadway. So what is, oh, that came in too. Yeah, Super Dawn or Super Dawn. Yeah, that ain't gonna hold. Strike Hammer Macbeth. What was the really rare ones in here? Was it these hardwired? I'm trying to remember. Xanatos. I think it's these deluxe ones. Because, I mean, they have all this additional battle doubles, right? So this armor that you put on, you know, what's like, one's like a bull or one's like an eagle. I mean, these are a little, I mean, we just don't get them in that much, so it's kind of cool. So this was like back to back, 2 different people. And then they kind of accompanied or helped each other out because, you know, you had the turtle, all gargoyles, and that guy had some cool turtles and more gargoyles. And then there's probably even something else I'm missing. But yeah, no. So we're getting really close. I'm trying to think what I paid for this. This might have been $1,500.
So,
Oh, so do we want to peel that film off?
up to you. I will say this though about the hood. It sort of said it in the instructions. So it goes in there fitted like this, where it's like flush. When you take it up, then you have to replace it every, you know, put it back into place. So like it doesn't want to, like this happens, right? So what you do is you lay it flat, pick it up over that. You get one side in, like over here, and you get the
I
other.
think the lid would just close.
Yeah, you think it would, right? But
Okay.
that's how you're supposed to do it.
It's probably because these straps don't.
Yeah.
All
But,
right.
you know, it's, I mean, for Hot Toys, it's probably not as irritating as other things we've dealt with before.
I gotta probably open it to turn some lights on to take a picture.
Yeah. Well, you don't really have to replace it back, but that's how you're supposed to do it. It's this, you gotta do this first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then we should have the door up, right?
I still think we should crack open that Doc Brown and put him in there, even if he's not accurate.
1 point. Well, 1.20. So, because I haven't done a post, I need to get a post done.